All right, don't you mess with me now. There we go, live. Da, 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 da. All right, welcome back to Beans, Guys, Fitness. We're doing some cooking. First, I'm going to do breakfast. And then by request, we'll make some bread. So I'll be throwing on some weight this week because I don't make diet bread. I make bread. So thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. We're going to have bacon, potato cubes, and eggs for breakfast. Well, first, we'll get the pan a little warm, and I'll get ready to add the bacon in there. Right, good seeing you. And as always, you said you were going to go get a lot of silver and gold. So we're going to start with the bacon. Bacon is for flavor, for cooking medium, for everything else. And once I get the bacon in there, then I'll start working on the potatoes. And then I'll be working on the bread. The bread we're going to use, obviously, flour, wheat, butter, honey, which I've got reconstituting. Reconstituting, big word, I know. Yeah, a lot of I just use hot water to get it heated up. Because, honey will start turning into that like waxy compound, because it's not too far from it. But you can always reconstitute it. That's the advantage. So let's throw some bacon in here and get the party started. Thanks for popping in. Make sure to do all that YouTube-y stuff. Hitting the thumbs up, like, share, all that good stuff. Remember membership. If you join as a member, then you can email me at any time you want for nutrition and for lifting advice. Anything that would be fitness related. And food is fitness related. If you're not eating good food, it's hard to be fit. Remember, rest, nutrition, and proper exercise. And have fun. Gotta have fun doing it. If you're not having fun doing it, then you're probably going to stop doing it. And you won't be getting in shape. So this week we had a little fun. We went across over to Grafton, Illinois, at the Pierre Marquette State Park. What a fun place. There was a local shop where they do their own beef. So I bought some T-bones there just to kind of contribute to the local economy. And then also, there's an ice cream shop still open. And so they said, you want one scoop or two scoops? I said, one scoop. Thank God, because it was like the size of a softball. Hey, Rebecca, how we doing? Well, that's awesome. I'll have to check that out. Learn something new every day. So, once I kind of get everything cooking, I'm going to also be working on my bread. I'm going to try to be multitasking. Now, I do have a nice KitchenAid thing that can actually do all the bread blending, but I'm going to do it by hand. I did buy some little beaters for $0.10 each. That does the trick for me. And I do have a recipe. Basic recipes are not, homemade bread is not a difficult recipe. It really isn't. Oh, flour. Da, da, da. Pro tips. Yada, 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 yada. Proof the yeast. Proof. We need proof. There we go. I think we're going to do that after breakfast. Just a little bit too much. 100% proof. Yeah, that would be a different yeast. I don't think that calls for a recipe. And a little early in the day for that. Probably this week going to be pretty much done. We did our fair share of it on Friday and Saturday. So, I got everything out there to make the bread. So I'm going to wash the taters while the bacon's cooking. So even though I'm going to mostly peel the potatoes, I still wash them. They came from who knows where and who knows what been sprayed on them. They're not the ones I grew. So let's see how we got going on here so far. Yep, 100 proof. I appreciate you coming in. It's Sunday, and we got a bunch of snow. So here, while I'm waiting for the bacon to cook, I'll take you out and show you the winter wonderland. Very often, a little Flagstaff, but probably not like this. So this is what we came home to. And I like snow. Freezing rain, not so much. But snow, yes. And then we had kind of shut the power off to do some repairs. But I had battery backups, so we were able to still stay warm with our battery backups. And if it would have got too long, then I could have always fired up the generator and got it going like that. Thanks was very happy to see us. It made a little bit of noise about us being gone. So let's get that ready for me working on taters. Okay, so aha, there you see. I knew you were hiding. So, 2 taters. Let's peel them up. Now, potato skins do have nutrition in them. And when I have the potatoes from my garden, I don't peel as much off them because I know I'm not using anything unnatural. I'm buying it from the store. There we go. And all the vegetable scraps go to the garden. I went to a garden party. So meanwhile, I've been having a little fun on Instagram, watching the trolls melt down. They just hate it. Somebody can lift a lot of weight, I guess. I don't know. They're healers. I'd say 95% of the comments are positive comments. Yep, Troy ounces, there we go. pulled some in your shoulder. That's not good. I do have a video out there on members only about some small shoulder exercises that will help you heal that shoulder and protect it from other injuries. So if you're interested in just popping in there for $3 or $4 a month, I do have some really helpful videos for you that somebody had taught me when I had a shoulder injury, and it was a godsend. So there are some simple exercises that don't require a lot of weight that will keep your shoulders healthy and also help repair them. One of the benefits of membership. We gotta have benefits, otherwise, how would you have them? So anyway, today in our lovely state of Illinois, we're talking about these new laws that got passed that some I was aware of, and some they probably passed while you were sleeping. Now, my question is, in a lawful society, why do you need to pass another 300 laws every year? I mean, to me, it seems just a little bit restrictive. Just my opinion. Somebody, the Occupy Democrats on retarded sites on TikTok or whatever it is, saying, well, this year, our Congress only produced 52 laws, where other ones would do 200 to 300. I'm like, why do we need 200 to 300 more restrictions on our rights? That don't make any sense. Pretty much all the laws that needed to be passed are already passed. I think they just need to be enforced. My opinion. There we go. Got the taters all chopped up. Da-da. Once the bacon's done cooking, I'll throw a little extra butter in there. We'll be ready to start cooking the taters. Feels like a Sunday today. It's a lazy day. Cook, eat lots of food, and relax. So no gym time today. We'll be back in the gym tomorrow, and it should be for bench. So let's see what I can accomplish lifting tomorrow. They had Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. The 3 days off. That should be plenty. You know that Walmart and Costco are selling silver and gold now? I did not know that. Makes sense in Costco. Is it just a little bit over spot, I wonder? I'll check on that. I didn't know that. That's the case, that's gonna put a lot of pressure on a lot of these pawn shops and silver dealers. Because now I can go compare. You want $5 over spot, they only want $2 over spot, or whatever it is. So that actually is very interesting. The things you know, the things you learn. Yeah. I need to melt some butter from my bread. Come on. And getting the preempt this way. So I got the carry old pure. I try to get more of pure forms of food. And that helps with it. So What else we got going on here? So I'll have to check that out. Walmart, you said. Costco's a drive. I wonder if our local. Tab. Buying silver. Yeah, well. Precious metals. Coins and bars. Free 2-day shipping. My goodness. So shot by metal, silver. So for a tube of 20, so for 20 ounces, they want $500. Well, let's do the math. That's $25 an ounce. That's interesting. A lot of 10, you're going to pay a little bit more. Got 5 bars. Wow. So they're selling silver. Now, I don't know if they'll be in the stores. We'll have to check. But I definitely learned something new today. Okay, a little bit more on the bacon, and I'll throw a big thing of butter in there and throw the taters in there and get ready to get that rolling. So interesting, right? Buy silver at Walmart and Costco. I am a Costco member. That's interesting. So $23.17 a spot. So if you buy $500 worth, you're only paying. And then I wonder what shipping is. Might be free over the amount. I like my local do $2 over spot. Yeah. My local dealer does not. They like $5 over. Kind of a ripoff. Costco in the store, Walmart online only, which makes sense. I'll have to check into that. That's pretty cool. I love snow. Watching it on TV or YouTube, that is. Yeah. I like snow. I really do. Freezing rain, not so much. But snow, I'd be liking it. Probably go for a walk later to the pond. Maybe I'll even trudge back to the woods. We'll see just how much motivation I have. Which I'm going to tell you is I'm pretty much on the low side today. I'm thinking a lazy day. Be making bread after this. So I may keep the live stream going just to go into the bread making for all those who want to pop in and out. I know on Sunday, Casey Little Owl usually has a chat around 1 or 2 o'clock. I think a few others. So I'll try to bounce in and out of. And I was thinking about, some of the channels on the end of the year, they have the awards, John at Prepper Nation did that. So I'm going to start having that. So far I can only think of one reward, and that's the BG Awards with Fat Man Prepper being the recipient of that for luckily and thankfully surviving a Widowmaker. So he's staying alive. But, that would be too awesome. That would be too awesome. Yeah, we could do those as giveaways. I'll pay you for them. I mean, obviously. But yeah, we could do those as giveaways. Ooh. So we went to the Grafton Winery and Brew House yesterday. Grafton, Illinois. And they had a band there that was playing a lot of older music. I mean, I think 50s, 60s, 70s, maybe some 80s. But boy, did they pack the dance floor. And you had all these senior citizens, you know, my age and older, out there dancing, just having a good old time. It was really refreshing to see. We had one, we called her Jiu-Jitsu Jane. When she was swinging those arms around, like she could take somebody out, but they were having a blast. Actually, I got their card. I'm going to see if I can get our local place to maybe hire them come in the spring or summer. But in considering it was off season, they packed the place. I mean, the place was really, really happening. So it was fun. A lot of good food out that way. So we did have a very good time. I only need to work a couple weekends of overtime to pay for it, but that's okay. So there we go. Get my honey mostly reconstituted. Because we're going to do that when I make the bread. Looking good. Remember, it takes a while for good food to get cooked. In the places we were having burgers, it was like about 20 minutes before the burger came. 20, 25 minutes. So they were cooked really well. When I mean well, I mean medium rare. Boom, ting, for me anyway. But good food. There we go. Get some hot water pouring in on there. Let me see. I do appreciate everybody that pops in, hits thumbs up. Also, we get involved in chat. The more thumbs up, the more chat interaction, the more YouTube is apt to sit there and push it on through. So I got the taters ready to go in. I got the salt and pepper that I'll season them with. There we go. Okay, so as usual, I take the bacon out and kind of like let it settle. And then we had the taters. And when they had butter in there too. Butter is to add to the cooking medium and also flavor. So Kerrygold, pure Irish butter. And again, just turn just right. Let's add potatoes. Can't stand the heat. Got the kitchen. So you stir the potatoes because you want to get them covered with the bacon grease and butter. That's going to give them more flavor. So I stir them a little bit, then re-season. And like I said, simple season, just salt and pepper. I like the Himalayan salt. It has trace minerals that your body needs that you're not getting from processed foods. So I put the rest of the butter up here. And let's see what Ray had to say. Reminds me, I need to send you a Thug Life bar is awesome. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to those pictures. Those sound like fun. So remember, rest, nutrition, proper exercise, have fun. Enjoy the outdoors when you can. Try not to eat processed foods. Try to eat whole foods as much as possible. Protein will solve many of your ills. I was looking at a stat that said, like in 1970, the average consumption of beef was 92 pounds per person per year. And it's in like 2023, the annual consumption dropped down to 53 pounds, like half. And the level of obesity has like increased 10 times. Coincidence? Might be. Who knows? So potatoes, about every couple minutes we stir them up, kind of like the media does with, the popular. Oh, I'm full of them today. Someone's stepping it. And once we get the taters done, I'll cook up some eggs, put them by the side, and breakfast will be ready. Yep, I think I heard that go. I don't know about those other bars, but those are cool. Those are cool. Oh, the trolls on Instagram. Not as bad as the ones on TikTok. So my body weight's up a little bit. Right there at 240, 241 where I need to be. There you go. The little ones are 1/10 of an ounce. Oh, cool. 13 Foxtrot. So, welcome, Spook. So, there we go. Long time ago, back when we did actually use the map, a compass, binoculars, and radio. Didn't have GPS and laser rangefinders. I asked my Army buddy who stayed in Vancouver. I said, does any of the Florida observers know how to use a map and a compass and binoculars to find a target anymore? And he goes, nah, they don't. Shooting a laser rangefinder and using GPS location. So if there's ever a huge EMP where all of the devices fail, their artillery is pretty much going to be blind. So, military probably should go back to sit there and teach that. Oh man, how we doing? Well, potatoes, bacon, and eggs today for breakfast, and then I'm gonna make bread. Chili, that would have been an idea. I don't have any burgers over, do I? Maybe I'll throw chili in during the week. For dinner, we're having some T-bone steaks that I bought from that local market. I'm looking forward to them if they thaw out enough. Probably should bring them out. Make sure they thaw. So, it's local grown. Nice marble T-bones. So I need to keep these out so they will thaw out. Otherwise they'll still be frozen. Well, 11 o'clock, got plenty of time. All right, well, man, thanks for coming in. If you want to learn about things you can eat when you're walking out in the woods, follow Art Wildman's channel. He's really good about that. Got stirred up. And later on, I'm going to make bread. I might start that as a different live stream. So that might be popping up an hour from now after breakfast digest. And Mom goes, today would be a good day to make bread. And I said, you're right. It definitely would. And I may just use the apparatus that we bought to make the dough. So I might do that. Should be fishing today. Oh, cool. Nice sunny day. Oh, here, Fat Man, I'll show you what type of day we got. Woohoo! It's nice and bright. We got all this white stuff. So about 4 to 5 inches of snow. And it's supposed to be snowing on and off all week. So I think Friday being the biggest storm. But it sure makes it look pretty out there. But don't eat the yellow snow. Just telling you. There we go. Let me see. It's terrible. I got to use these now to read. Potato soup's good. Yeah, I do make a lot of that. Chop a can of span in there, some beans, peas, carrots, taters. Good stuff. So it's going to be bread today. And steaks. But if the steaks don't thaw in time, potato soup, that's a good option. So let's stir them up one more time. You're getting close. They always cook like at a medium heat or medium low. So things cook a little, take longer to cook and you get more of that flavor sucked into it. Much better way of it. I'm dreaming of a white new year and trying to remember where I set my reading glasses. There they are. So Thursday put up 410, and then after that I put up 415. Very slow. So Monday, if I can repeat that, it's not added flavor. It's not what you think it is. Don't do it. Trust me on this one. So tomorrow, hopefully I'll have a spotter so I can go heavy. And that'll be at Pontiac. But today is just a lazy day and we can enjoy. You need to have those. You got to have the lazy enjoy days. And look at analytics. See if anything is happening. And now for something completely different. You put a short out there to get any spikes? A little spike, not much of a spike. Just a teeny one. Comments. There we go. And I'm back. Yeah, it's not a lemon flavor. Just telling you. Here, a couple more minutes. Should be good to go. I had to reset all the clocks. We lost power a couple times last night. Those battery backups, we were good to go. So, there we go. Got the honey mostly reconstituted. Then put it in hot water. So the bread, I'll use brown sugar, and honey. For the yeast, use that as a fuel. And I'm usually good for gaining about 5 to 10 pounds during the week when I make the homemade bread. But those for sure. There we go. That's good. Almost there. Do-do-do. Sometimes I just throw the eggs in there and make it as a mix. But I think I found when I put it off to the side now, it just makes for a little bit better presentation. Yeah, a few more minutes. Don't want to be in a hurry. Trying to get hungry though. Start looking at it and say, ooh, all that wind from the politicians down here is now hitting the mesa. There we go. Dust storms. So how was everybody's New Year? Everybody have a good time? Stay safe? I ain't gonna ask about sober. I was sober because I was working. Just windy and rainy. But that'll keep the dust down. Yeah, it just looks so much prettier. And then I tell you, when you have this type of snow, it's a lot easier to hunt because I can track them. They can run, but they can't hide, especially when it's like hunting for pheasants. This type of fresh snow makes it really easy to locate them. Times like that where I leave the dog at home because I can do better without the dog. And then when you go out like out the woods, you kind of see what's roaming around by the tracks. What type of animals are out there? That's I know how many coyotes are out there. I know if there's bobcats in the area, raccoons, possums, squirrels, pheasants, turkeys. Chances are I'll find turkey tracks out there. Cool. Touch my butt. I use a slide spoon. Scoop the taters out. Those look good. Save the next meat, Clark. All right. What I do is I kind of keep the hot grease off the fire for a little bit. When I pop the eggs in there, they don't overcook right away. Jumbo eggs are about 8 grams of protein each and about 100 calories. So when I buy eggs, I tend to buy jumbo. If you think about it, it's more nutrition per square inch in your fridge. So it's utilizing your fridge's storage space smarter. And like I said, instead of buying protein shakes, and I'm buying just half tubs of cottage cheese, I'm getting almost twice as much protein for the money. So I think 5 jumbo eggs is going to be enough. Throw it back on the heat. So far, here is the presentation. I'll make a little room for a couple eggs. And then, of course, our glass of Fairlife milk. And life will be good. So instead of using the big bowl, maybe I will just do it the way it's supposed to. I mean, if you're not going to use the apparatuses, why buy them, huh? I picked up one of these beauties. It's funny because the Amazon had them for a certain price, and I purchased it, and they said my payment didn't go through. And at that time, Costco came out with it for like $100 cheaper. So I'm like, well, I know what I'm doing. Now that I got I just gotta feel which one is. I'm pretty sure this one's for the bread. Pretty sure it's this one, but I'm gonna talk the other part. This is for the bread, though, right? So, there we go. Now, I don't think I really need this. So, there's 2 cups. Looks like 3 cups. Alrighty. So I got the flour in there, kind of getting it preset. I'm cooking the eggs. And I need to peek at my recipe again, just kind of get the hook is for bread. There we go. I thought so. Large bowl, add yeast water, and a pinch of sugar. Okay. And I don't think I went anywhere. There we go. Now let's get the yeast activated. I store in glass because it has better that way. Got the yeast, which I bought in quantity. Okay, looks like it's activating. Looking good so far. Now let's get the egg sweet. Here is breakfast. There you go.
Already?
Wa-da-dee. Wa-da-da-da. Wa-da-da-da-da. All right, let's check it out. A little warm. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, hooks for bread. So we're getting ready to get the bread going. So let me peek at the allow it to rest. Prepare the dough. And make sugar, honey, salt, oil, and 3 cups of flour. Mix to combine. Another cup of flour. Mix to combine. Okay, well. Look at that. It was hot. But it's facing this way.
Should I use that milk?
Yeah. There you go. Then you just leave it there for me. So that's nice and foamy. That means that's working out well. Salt. Taste. Butter. Honey. There we go. We'll let that mix up for a while I'm eating. Mm-mm-mm. Shift the flour, roll the dough. Don't know if I know that song. We're making bread. Okay. So mix a lot, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. All right, well, the yeast is definitely activated. I don't think that belongs in there. Oh, I need to add more. Oh, no. It'll be probably enough for a loaf. I don't want to make too much. Yum, yum, yum. I think we're only going to have one, but I've got two ready just in case. And I need it Crisco. Ready to grease the pan. And you're getting ready to knead it out. Knead it for a little bit and then let it rise. Huh. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, that's the most doughiest I've seen this look. I really can't do it with the way I do it because so yeah, punch it down. Now let's grease the pan. So greasing the pan so the dough don't stick to it. Plus, kind of adds a little bit of flavor to it also. So we'll get ready for the first rise. All right, so that's what it looks like before we proof it. So pre-proof. So, probably don't want to be watching this proof. I'm just thinking. So, maybe I'll do the rest of this kind of presentation video and load that up later today. So, everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thanks for joining in. Remember, rest, nutrition, proper exercise, good nutrition. Have fun. Thanks for coming in.